Let me tell you something. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's your girls. We are back with another vivacious, sensuous, voluptuous, and powerful wine tasting show. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
And I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and Chocolates.
And basically what that means is every Sunday we love nothing more but to come drink and eat some things with you, because that's really how you learn how to enjoy wine. I know a lot of people really don't know how to use their mouths properly. You know, the ego, it stops you from
exploring.
Yeah, it
learning.
keeps you stuck sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so once you open your mind and you allow yourself to experience something else, then you can, really enjoy this thing we call life. So with that, if you get your wine and chocolate or whatever you want to pair it with, that is really how you learn how to enjoy that experience. So this week we are starting this new wine series.
Yes,
I guess is what you can call
it's a series. It's a new wine series.
The Kountess found us a lovely Robert Mondavi Private Selection rum barrel aged. Okay, this is important to note. Okay, we have to acknowledge this. This is a Merlot. Okay, so this is a red wine, you guys, and this is a California 2018. So 2018, let's think back. Woo, child, this is before all the bullshit took place.
Yeah, we just weren't afraid to be around folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're just able to
live our lives.
A little piece of pop culture. It was decent.
There was no mask.
Yeah, just right before the great boom.
What is that?
Know?
Yeah.
That sounds insane. You sound silly. There's no way we'll all be locked in the house. The whole world. Yeah.
And I want to say that was the year that the Countess was like, it was during it was the eclipse. I think that year was during the eclipse. I think so. And the Countess was like, wouldn't it be just crazy if the moon just went in front of the sun and then it just stayed there? It was just like every day it just was darkness. So we were like, bitch, actually, that's scary.
Yes.
And then I want to say like the very next year COVID happened. So anywho, I don't know if that was some sort of premonition.
I don't know, child, but things was a coming.
2018.
But what's also good to know is that this is a part of our series. There will be 3 bottles that we'll be doing. This one is rum barrel aged, one will be rye barrel aged, and another will be bourbon barrel aged.
Yes.
So there will be different levels that we can experience on this ride with the different types of reds. So with that being said, we can move on to our chocolates. Yes. Our chocolates are also a part of our series. We will also be helping to promote World Market. Now, World Market is for all my shopper girlies, back in the day, shopper girlies. For those of you that remember Pure One Exports. Okay, it's the new bitch. It's the new Pure One Export, right?
Very good.
So you can go in there. I actually found some really nice bath floor mats in there, and my centerpiece mirror that I had in my front room came from World Market. So nice, reasonably priced things. And if you are willing to spend a little extra coin, say you can always step it up. Oh, Z Gallery. Also, my girls, I like to shop at the Z Gallery. If you're not familiar with World Market, get familiar with her. But they have an extensive food and beverage section as well too. They have a lot of foreign and domestic chocolates and goods, and we came across this lovely 6-pack of chocolates from Divine. So Divine is going to give us 6 different treats to try. We're going to be doing a white chocolate with strawberries. We're going to be doing a milk chocolate with toffee and sea salt. We will be doing milk chocolate. We'll be doing the 70% dark 70% dark chocolates with raspberry. We'll be doing the 70% dark chocolate. And we'll be doing the 85% dark chocolates. So the 70 and the 85%, I'm truly excited for, because I already know that the darkness of the chocolate is going to enhance very well with this lush red, especially with this rum infusion we got going on. So I, for one, am completely excited. Okay.
Really quickly before we get started, I just want to shout out our sponsors. Okay, shout out to Don and Bill. Okay, if you go to whiskeystormcore.com, if you're a gamer, you want you a little gaming community, you can call up the boys and be like, hey, pull up on me because I'm getting killed over here in A1. No, but really, that's how it happens. Sometimes when you're on GCA or whatever, all the things.
I don't know.
Also go to asqueens.com, okay, the online boutique. We do have a QR code. We're going to have it pop up over here somewhere on one of our videos where you can type that code in and you can get 20% off. So yeah, last thing that I wanted to mention is that typically we do have Wasay wines. We are doing the Robert Mondavi series like Kiki was talking about. But you guys can still support the show. You can still support the show. You can still support us by ordering some of the wine that are clicked. If you click the links in some of the episodes that we have in our previous episodes on YouTube or whatever, Instagram, all the things. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The Wines and Chocolate Show on Instagram.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, if you go over there, you can definitely check out those links and you can order wine, become a member, get you some discounts, free wines, all those things. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes. And then also, I wanted to highlight the other reason why we're doing the series is because we're still advocating for local things, just like last week.
Yeah.
This is a part of that. Be aware, keep your head on the swivel, support local businesses, support your local corner store, because you never know what they got. This is always a great, fun way and cost-effective way for you to start getting into other types of libations.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
ready for
let's
the
pour.
Okay. One more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the restaurant. Okay. It's very dark and when you first look at it, because that's the first thing you got to do when it comes to wine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he, they, she, whatever. You have to look at it first, because that is going to be the first indication of wine that you start to recognize that you like, right? So if you know that you like red wine or white wine or rosé wine, it starts with looking at it, right? So this is, again, Merlot is definitely darker than Cabernet. Definitely darker than Petit Syrah. This almost looks black.
Yeah.
In the video.
Blurple.
Like, yes, it's like
very blurple.
It's almost like, you remember on Snow White where the witch, she starts like making the potion and things like that. It like turned black. This is how that looks. So, are we ready for a little swirl? Oh, you swirl it. You're sniffing it already. Okay. So then I just want to swirl it so that you can sniff it, you guys.
Yes, I swirled it first while you were seeing.
Oh. Okay. That's okay, because you can do that too. What are you getting? I smell the barrel. My God. And I don't know how long this was aged. Does it say?
I don't know, but it is from 2018.
It just says aged in rum barrels. It doesn't say for how long.
You can see,
but
I'm doesn't say anything on the site.
Great question. Let's pull that up. I did,
but this is a very strong Yeah, I'm getting like a tequila almost off of this.
Yeah, it's
This would make a really good sangria.
There you go. Yeah. For sure.
Oh my gosh. This would make a real good
Let's see what this little
sangria.
video does.
Okay. Are we sharing the screen?
Yeah.
Oh. Refuse to connect. What does that mean?
Oh, boo. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, maybe we gotta allow some stuff.
No. Okay, Robert Mondavi, get y'all website together. Because what in the hell? Anyways, okay, so it says dark ruby red in color or rum barrel aged Merlot opens up with aromas of flavors of ripe black cherry and raspberry.
Blackstrap. Sorry. Blackstrap molasses, vanilla, cocoa powder, maple, tobacco leaf, spiced rum cake, black cherry, dark plum.
Yeah. Doesn't say anything else, but it looks pretty.
It's yeah.
You guys
the black cherry is like it's like a kicked up Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what it's giving.
Cheers. You know what? That is a lot fruitier than I thought it was going to be. But you know what? Merlot be doing that. Merlot gets a bad rap. I don't know who started the rumor that Merlot was nasty.
Who said that?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Somebody said something crazy. Well, I mean, I say nasty. I say dry. Really, really dry. It's not actually. It's actually really.
This is very spicy. This is very warm.
I would love these with the chips that I have in there. The pepper and salt chips.
Yeah, go get them.
I'm gonna go get them.
If this is a tasting show, is it not? Is it not?
You're right.
All right.
A little chips on them.
Chips on. Oh, the sprouts.
Yeah. You know I fuck with sprouts, bitch. You know I got that mozzarella thing in the fridge, right? I have not been the same since that wine tasted. I have not been the same.
Yeah, the shrimp and the mozzarella.
And the shrimps in there too. Don't think that I forgot them.
I was going to have shrimp.
No.
Okay, let's try the chips.
Let's do it.
Fancy a crisp.
A crisp. This is a little impromptu. With the pepper. Yeah, that's different. I like that.
Dare I say get onion?
Yeah. It tastes like sour cream and onion chips.
I got French onions.
Wow. That's great. Oh, yeah. Little fun snap. Can't go wrong with kettle chips, child. You can't go wrong with kettle chips.
Yeah, it's like a sea salt vinegar, onion. Very tang.
Shall we discuss the first topic?
Let's go.
All right. Well, another thing that we like to do on the show is bring up certain niggadom. No, I'm just playing.
We bring up what's popular.
Yeah.
We bring up what we think you'd like to talk about.
So Remy Ma peppers. Yeah. This is so sad to see. Between it is certain Black couples that it was just not in my bingo cards. You're like, what? What happened to Black love? What happened to it? It disappeared. It's just gone now. Like we don't have no love for each other. It's just back. It's over.
Was it
ever
going
back and forth on the internet? First of all, it's pissing me off. Yes. It's really pissing me the fuck off. Like I already had to deal with y'all breaking up. Now you want me to watch it? No.
And it's the mudslinging, and now Easy, the Black captain, actually blackmailed Remy Ma into this relationship or some ish, and Remy Ma keeps talking to Clarissa through Papoose, come get his stuff and all this other type of stuff. But you won't go fight her though. I thought you like beating bitches up. I thought that's what you like to be on. So
please, can we not resort to violence?
I hope we don't.
Because what the hell?
But my money is on Clarissa.
I mean, that would be the smart choice. I mean, unless there's like weapons involved.
Yeah.
You know, hand to hand.
Just hand to hand? Nah.
I feel you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Not hand to hand. Not hand to hand. But it's very unfortunate that they're going through these things. They're deciding to do this.
I understand. Like, I get it. When you have been in a relationship with somebody, y'all got a pattern. You got it. You get in a pattern. You start arguing. Then, like you said, the mudslinging and things just start to get worse. You know what I'm saying? There has to come a point where someone just can't respond anymore. I don't care about pawn shops and people being blackmailed and people being asleep on the phone. I really wish that y'all would keep just us out of this. I just feel so sorry for the kids.
Just keep it rap, man. We don't just keep
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to keep the image in my mind of what you guys used to be. I would love for y'all to just come and apologize to one another.
Just grow up.
Yeah, because honestly, that's what we need to see. We need to see that it gets ugly, but then we can come back and be mature and right the wrong, child. Because this is just wrong.
All the way
wrong.
It's all the way wrong.
I hate seeing it.
And it's and it's really unfortunate because of the story of them are going to jail and them getting married and him holding her down and him doing what a vast majority of men would not do, and just. But again, we don't know these people. We don't be there. And you could want the best. Yeah. But if that person if you're not in agreement, if you're not in alignment, it's just not going to work. And I ultimately think that's what it was. I think Remy was cool with it at first, but that wasn't really her thing. Yeah. She was not really in alignment with that, but she was going along with it because she may have felt indebted to him at some point, but felt indebted to him. But at some point she was like, okay, I don't want to keep pretending. Maybe she was pretending. Maybe she is that type of girl and don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
What pissed me off is I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and I have to stop doing this. I'm going to get to a place where I don't open my phone the moment that I wake up.
Yeah, me too.
It was 6 o'clock in the morning and I just saw that man's face and his teeth. And I was just like,
Papoose?
No, the guy that I guess Remy is sleeping with.
Oh,
girl, let me show you the damn picture. Because I was like, what in the hell? Why is this on my screen at 6 in the morning? Like, I could see this early in the morning. Anyway, it was just like, my God. No, like his teeth. It was just everything. And then it was funny because they made sure to make it a point to show videos of him and his teeth fixed. I know that's fucking right, sir. You clear it up because like I might have been looking like that back in the day, but I don't look like that no more.
My teeth is fixed.
Child, hold on. Where is it at? It's just too much. It's just too much. It was early in the morning. Oh, I should. Oh, well. I'm about to say F it. I'm good. 2 more seconds. 1, 2. Okay. Well, anywho, yeah, girl, it was just too much. And I just really wish that y'all would stop. And again, I wish nothing but the best. Just come back and apologize to each other. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Nothing else. Just do that, bro.
Yeah. I think that's how we get back from that.
Okay.
First chocolate.
First chocolate. We're going to go with the white chocolate with strawberries because I just feel like fruit. See, we get a fruit sensation. One last looky-loo.
With strawberries it is?
Yeah.
That's going to be something.
One last.
And I love me some white chocolate.
It's creamy white chocolate with strawberries.
Divine,
which says it is co-owned by cocoa farmers.
Yeah, I saw that on the
It's strawberry.
I found on that thing.
Do they have anything they'd like to read about themselves when we get started?
Made using fair trade cocoa and sugar. So I'm not sure what that means, but from what I gather, right, like the whole farming of cocoa is still like enslaving
Farming,
folk.
yeah, farming is incredibly racist, which I know we weren't going to touch on it because I said not to, but the white South African farmers, there's a lot of quote unquote farmers like that get money off of Black and brown countries for their natural resources, and it is an unfair trade. So in order to increase fair trade, there has to be things put in place that hopefully Trump will overturn to keep making sure that these Black and brown places get their fair share of the economics out of the trade.
Well, discover more at divinechocolate.com, y'all.
They put that over 100,000 owners, one purpose.
Yeah, and that's amazing. I mean, quite honestly, again, local shit, keeps the balance, right? Because while I do appreciate mass-produced things and
it's convenient,
huge, huge corporations,
great things are not always convenient.
That's it, or good for us. So
correct.
Okay, that looks good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It smells very white chocolatey.
You smell any strawberry?
A hint.
I got a subtle hint.
All right.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Creamy. Wrapping cream. I had some chocolate on my nose. I'm looking like, what is that? I did a booger. Anyway.
Very buttery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, now I got the strawberry at the end. That tasted like the strawberry milk from Nesquik. Mm-hmm. That tastes a lot better than I thought it was going to. Yeah. Creamy, strawberry, lush. That's how I feel.
It's like a spiked cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. I gotta look at my charger. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to them about what you're feeling on your tongue. I feel silk.
Do you?
Yeah.
I got a little leather.
What'd you say?
I got a little leather.
Oh, did you? I did not experience that. All right, there we go. Not very good.
There's the Nesquik.
You taste it.
There it is. Okay.
I know. I'm fucking with it.
Very nice. Very nice.
So the next thing we have is Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. Now again, we didn't get to this last week, so I wanted to bring it up this week. Another Black couple that needs to stay the fuck off the line, first of all. And I just was not expecting to read that not only are they breaking up, but Iman was Tiana to go to jail?
You have to, I need more backstory.
What is that?
Why does he want her to go to jail?
Okay, let's just. Apparently, she violated an order. So, Shumpert alleges that Tiana willfully and contemptuously exposed and broadcasted specific previous provisions of the final judgment decree of divorce and related provisions, recklessly disregarding the financial circumstances. But basically, she violated the terms of the divorce. So you want her to go to jail?
She was supposed to speak about it. Is like the money? Is that what I'm understanding?
So you want her to go to jail for that?
That is such
the mother of your children.
Men act like women scorned, and they don't like to admit that.
Child, that's what I said to Nick. I was like, you probably never heard that song. Three-way, I couldn't wait to have with you. Because I know it turns you on. I said, that's why she want her in jail. He want to lock that pussy up. Don't you let it outside. She having 3 ways with niggas? Oh, no. Oh, no. Throw away the key. Put her in the jail. No. You gonna give me a 3-way, and then now I got to be sitting here watching you and Aaron, Mr. Mufasa, have your way in the life. Lock her up, Judge.
How dare she flaunt her new life in front of me? How dare she be happy? Which sidebar? I did not know Aaron Pierre was that big of a person.
Aaron Pierre, that's
Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. He's the only person I think that's ever walked the tunnel that they did not recreate a song for.
Mm-hmm.
He got his own fucking song.
He got his intro.
He got his own song, but he's like very tall and like very big and broad up top. Yeah. And the internet girlies was saying that when he was walking down the hall, it looked heavy. So Tiana doesn't strike me as anybody that's going to deal with anything small. So there you go. So
I just was like, sir.
Yeah, you're just go sit down. Goodbye. Bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
A little hard talking to. Fine.
Peace out. A goodbye.
Sewer. But jail, my nigga. All right. Now you just, like you said, scorn is
you're being a woman. You have to say that's last. You have to say shit like that to them because that's the only way that they like seem to understand. What's next?
Cocoa, smooth milk chocolate, and toffee sea salt. Yum. Love sea salt with some Merlot or
I want a piece of this with a chip.
I'm gonna grab your. There you are. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Wonderful. Okay.
First piece by itself.
Smells like milk chocolate.
Fluffy, huh?
I like the little crunch that I have. And you know, for a very, how much were these from? I don't remember. Don't remember very much.
I know nobody was $10.
Yeah. Oh, I got the salt at the end. There it is.
So these are all crisp bars, is what I'm assuming.
Well, then I was gonna say, for as cheap as they were, they still got a cute little. I'm trying to have a cute little tea bag. A little X on there. Or I guess it's just one little slash. Never mind. Anyway,
with toffee, yeah, because it's definitely getting stuck in my teeth.
Hi,
That's really good by itself as a chocolate.
I'm
gonna have it with a piece of chip.
I'm saying the chip, and it's already salty with the all the sweetness and the saltiness. What? The sweetness and the saltiness and the peppery. It's too much. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It tastes great. I love it. Y'all gonna have to try that. First of all, this
I really brought out some sweetness.
I'm mad. This is the end.
Yeah. We have to be
very
scared. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next thing that we have on the docket. Travis Hunter marries his fiance. Now, I did say, there at some point we really shouldn't comment. At some point, we shouldn't comment because people have to learn their lessons, y'all. And really, we don't want to make it worse. I know that it in the moment it feels better to make it worse. In the moment, it feels good to hand someone their L and make them hold it. It does in the moment feel good, but ultimately, what is it, girl? Help me, because I'm trying.
You just got like I said, in our private conversation that we have, I can recognize when my empathy is not going to be enough.
Yeah.
I got, and I can't put my
yourself.
Thank you. You can't put yourself into it because that's how you absorb people's problems.
Yeah. And this is his problem.
Mm-hmm.
This is not our problem.
It's not a problem. And I don't even want to go as far to keep calling it a problem.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna still some optimism. Maybe we got it all wrong. Maybe.
It's true, it can.
Maybe because they haven't been in the news for a while. Maybe old girl finally, maybe an OG hoe got to her and said, "Hey, little young bitch,
you fucking
it up. You fucking up the bag." A Drea-like figure probably came to her and said, "Hey, shut up. You're supposed to be seen and not heard, okay?" Whoever handles Kanye's wife came to her and said, "Hey, girl,
at least get 2-3 babies.
At least
first.
At least
before you take any sort of stance public."
But anywho, all that to say is, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but the whole point is once you don't involve yourself personally, be able to extend that empathy from afar and just pray that you're wrong. That's really all we can do here. And I understand your point because we live in that internet age where people want to be the first one to get the first like or click the "I told you so." Oh, I was right. You check the timestamp. I was first one. I said on May 31st at 2:12 p.m. Eastern. People want that credit.
They do.
Just know that you are not one of those people. And hopefully those people are wrong. And hopefully you were wrong. We've been wrong before.
We have been wrong before.
We've been wrong before.
I don't think we will be.
I don't either.
That is not for us to discuss at this point in time. At this point, now they are married.
There's
nothing else that needs to be
everything
said.
has been said before he was told. And he said, "Y'all don't know what y'all talking about."
I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
She's a good Christian girl.
And I'm going to stick beside her. Okay? And we can't do nothing but respect it. We cannot do nothing but respect it, sir. Congratulations. I hope that it works out, quite frankly, because honestly, from the looks of it, it looks bad. But I want to be optimistic and pray that this does not end the way that
looks of it looks bad, but
we are used to. And I hope. Let me try. I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah, just leave it there for another time. Anywho, next.
Milk chocolate, 38%. Just seriously smooth.
Smooth like butter, baby.
Smooth like this skin. Touch this. Yes. Touch all of them.
All of them. So yeah, shout out to
So this is just smooth, no crisps.
Okay, no crisps. Shout out to the pairing. Anybody that went out there yesterday was their last day. Yes. Shout out to Matt. Thank you again so much for the love that you showed us. Yeah, man. Local.
Just a nice solid chocolate bar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just nice, simple. Look, this actually like boop.
Oh yes. Yeah.
It's okay.
My lips. Okay.
Smoking the devil's lettuce.
Very Hershey chocolatey. Very Kiss chocolate. Kisses you put in your mouth and just melt. That's what you get.
Which pro tip for my edible people. You want to do the same thing with your edibles. You don't want to chew them. You want to just treat it like a hard candy and let it dissolve.
And if you've ever been to Denver, shout out to Denver. They have the best edibles I've ever had in my black ass life. The chocolate edible, I forget what the dispensary was, child, but it was amazing. Indica too. Yeah, it was a ride for sure. What are you getting? I mean, I get a little heat. Just a tad. Not a lot. Just a tad.
I'm eating spice with everything.
Oh, okay.
To be quite honest,
I haven't.
this is rum.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
The cherry is intensified.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a cherry chili pepper.
The leather is more prominent with the milk chocolate as well. I know, I'm like, we're running out and shit. It's so good. Who knew? Granted, you know, we are some red wine drinkers over here, but still.
You are not.
I am. I think I've been one for like a year though.
Yes. The thing is, though, you are converted.
Yes, you're right. You are right there. Okay, let's see.
What is next?
Casanat's Streamer University. We touched a little bit on this last week. I thought that it was a really great idea. You know, this is really TV now for folk.
It is.
You know, I saw all the little alley ups y'all was doing. India Love, she basically got her own reality love show. Basically, yeah, her between Duke Dennis and DDG, they like try to compete for her love and shit like that.
Duke, I mean, Lil Durk, India.
No, not that one.
Oh, the light
India
skin.
Love.
I got
yes, another one. No, not
another India.
Yes, another India.
I was gonna say, what?
What's another one?
Drewski could have been record. That stuff is
Cooking with Kai. She has her own cooking little section of the university cooking classes and shit like that. So it's just really cute. I thought it was a really great idea. I'm a little jealous.
Why?
Just because, not for the reason why you think. I'm jealous because we did not have this as when we were growing up. Could you fucking imagine us being able to talk about that shit at school the next day? Like, just 24/7, our favorite creators just doing whatever the fuck they want to do all day long. And like, I was just like, wow.
And it's not unreal. Like, you just got to figure your shit out and you could do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I just honestly shout out again to Casanat for this thought process. I mean, this whole idea.
So is the university basically just taking a Joe Schmo and just basically teaching them? Or what
so
is it
basically
about?
what I think it is.
Or like you could take different
someone,
courses from your favorite streamer or something?
So what I think the idea originated was like someone tried to do this already where they did like your idea, where they take regular people and try to teach them how to be streamers. But I think Kai's concept is more of like, this is university if streamers went to the university. And like, you know how niggas, you know what I'm saying? You remember College Hill? This is streamer College Hill. That's what this is. Yes. Okay. Yes. So it's just like, oh my God.
A reality show in a university.
Basically. And everyone's different content and everyone's personalities. And it's just so funny.
Hey, man.
And I'm just like, again, I can't sit on Twitch all day and watch them niggas. But you young niggas, I'm like, look at y'all. Y'all get some cool shit. And I'm just really proud of it. This weekend, my son and I, we watched this movie series called Maze Runner. And again, I was just proud of the fact that y'all got new shit and different shit that you can claim. This is not a remake. This is not more nostalgic shit. It is y'all
yours.
Shit.
You can claim
and that is so refreshing to see.
Okay. Shout out to the kids.
Yes.
Now we're going to do the smooth dark chocolate with raspberries. This is also not a crisp. So this is going to be some smooth sailing. Nothing but 70% chocolate in your mouth. I said it ain't nothing but smooth sailing.
Someone said, so now you would Owen. Yes.
Oh, hey. Is that the person was? Yeah, we met Owen.
We're definitely Owens.
Yeah.
For sure.
I gotta take a nap before we do this show.
You know, I be taking 2-3 naps a day.
Yeah.
I be waking up
a lot of energy to conserve. Well, I guess it is a crisp. It's got some stuff going on.
I saw that.
It didn't say crisp. They've been saying crisp on the past. Okay. But look how dark.
Very dark. Mm-hmm. That is yes. That's giving. Yes, it's giving venti.
That's giving my contour. That would be my contour color. That'd be what this part and this part.
Yeah, if we was on Streamer University, we would definitely have a tasting show. We would be definitely giving all the niggas and the girls the tasting etiquette, and we would have etiquette classes.
We certainly
would be getting the ruler out. Sit your ass down and shut it. Caucasians to the back. No, I'm just fine. Anyway.
Okay, no.
I didn't smell it. Okay, yeah, definitely darkity dark. And I smell raspberry. Is this raspberry too? Yeah, I smell the raspberry like a mug. Oh God, this is about to be a raspberry blast in my mouth. Okay. Crunchy. Just like a Tootsie Roll.
Just as a chocolate alone, this needs a bathtub and some candles.
Wow. Really made the tannin stick out. I don't know what happened there, but I mean, my whole tongue is dry. Like it feels like a piece of sandpaper.
That raspberry,
yeah,
in the back. Well, back to you biting down.
You know, you put it back in the. Anyway.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Tobacco.
Leather.
Rain.
Spice. Earth. It just tastes earth.
Kinder. Fire.
Yeah. Brimstone. It's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of that back there for sure. Smells like, it tastes like when you are doing barbecue and you heat the coals up and the coals are nice and white. That's like smoky. Smoke. Yeah.
Oh, the chip.
Yeah, chip gotta balance that out. Bring some saliva back to my mouth. Oh, it's so good. I'm about to just eat the bag.
Ow. The salt and pepper chips.
Okay. You done fucked around. You done fucked around.
With this dark chocolate. Yeah, that should definitely get us through this.
That'll do. What?
All three of those together.
Oh, which one did you do together?
I did chocolate, the chip, and the wine. Oh, and I just swish it around and then get all married up. And that was good.
Yeah, with the raspberry, it definitely helped with the chip. That's soft. Yeah. Yeah. All right. One thing that I noticed on the Streamer University thing, when they like a girl or they want to claim a girl, they call her my ball. They go up and they say, "Are you my ball?" Now that's one thing about this generation. I'm like, what the fuck?
So the men call the girls my. Wait, so
are you my ball?
But I thought that would be for the girls to the guy.
No.
Why would she represent a ball?
That's what I wanted to understand, but I felt like it was something nasty. So I was like, maybe not ask. Because it sounds nasty. Like, it sounds like you're saying, like, am I your left
ball?
Nut?
Yeah.
But when niggas started calling you my little shit, I was like, okay,
No.
like I don't think that
fine
it
shit.
matters what you call them, like even if it sounds like a hairy ball or if it's like your actual boo-boo like coming out, like I get it. We come up with different slang. Boo-boo, my little boo-boo. Boo-boo sounds
But
like
boo though, like we didn't need boo boo. We had already shortened it to boo. This seems very counterproductive. Why? What are we doing? My boo. It's an old song.
but boo-boo and shit are the same thing. I just was like, my ball. I was like, some shit, like, come on now. We gotta stop trying to act like it's cool. I think that's the problem. Some of this shit, we didn't ran out of ideas, and now we're just throwing shit at the wall, and now we're just calling it cool. We gotta stop doing that.
Being ridiculous.
We gotta stop doing that.
Please stop doing that shit. Oh my gosh. All right. So we're down to our last two.
Yep.
We're gonna hit up that 70%.
Oh shit. We're climbing up the mountain.
70% dark
We're climbing up the
chocolate.
mountain.
I'm definitely gonna want to eat this with some chips. Definitely.
I'm sorry we're running out of
I know. Hit me up when we out.
Let's go ahead and take the rest.
Bye, Roberto. Roberto Mondavi. Arrivederci.
I was about to say, how did we say goodbye?
Arrivederci. Arrivederci, Roberto Mondavi.
Shout out to the kettle chips we got today.
Yes.
That was
Coming
the
in.
extra.
Again, and then just a quick shout out back to Sprouts.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what you thought didn't work there? It was over. Oh, it ain't over. I done converted it. Okay?
It's true. Mozzarella sauce pasta in the oven. In the refrigerator.
Look how dark that
Wow.
is.
To think that it gets darker after that.
It gets darker.
Yeah.
It gets darker.
It's fun times.
We see dead people.
Okay.
We
We are 2 weeks away, people. 2 weeks away. I'm going to the Kendrick Lamar SZA concert in Chicago on June 6th. We're kicking it in. Talking that shit in.
Say Drake. I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to sell block one. Say any bitch talk to me, they in love. Hey. I don't know who the creator was, but shout out to the creator that did a remix like an old black man. They not like us. Hey, I said they not like us. Girl, I would be correct.
The old man was doing that? Oh, wow.
There was a young dude trying to be an old man.
Oh, wow.
But he was doing it on TikTok. Girl, I died. It was said that they not like us. I was like, oh my God.
Niggas just ain't. I got no sense, child. I got no sense.
But yeah, I've been telling folks like I'm excited about getting on the train.
Mm-hmm.
To be quite honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we have made a decision, guys. We will be doing a special episode live from the train. Now, because this is a special episode, it will be on Saturday instead of Sunday. So make sure you follow us on all of our platforms so you can see us open our last Robert Mondavi and crack a bottle open too while we at it. Be on, because we on the train, bitch.
Listen,
We on the train,
that
bitch.
was one thing that I was extremely excited about. The fact that we could bring wine on the train and then weed is legal out there. Come on now, somebody.
That means we can bring it back. Bring it back. I plan on bringing back a half.
Something will be brought back. Something.
You determined to find this picture?
I am determined because here it is. Here the fuck it is. This is what when I opened up my screen at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. I was like, what the fuck? Why? Now said, this what pissed me off. Papoose was like, imagine tricking on this nigga.
No, because for real, look at this dust mite. Look at this person.
Again, I said, I know that's right. They posted videos afterwards of making sure that they showed that man's teeth was fixed. I said, you motherfucking right. Because that was a crime, what Papoose did. A crime.
But imagine tricking on that nigga is just...
That's also a crime. Especially when you had
the truth.
A man who held you down for 7 years. Now, I will throw Remy a slight bone because while I understand someone holding you down in prison, that is a very commendable act. It is very commendable. There's also a very thin line of when now you want my soul because of this. And that can get draining. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that that's what happened, but just from the videos and stuff that I kind of saw her explaining, you know, the detriment of their or the downfall of their relationship, she just said things like, you know, he wouldn't open my door and, you know, he thinks he's the prize and all that. And I just was like, this stuff is very silly to me, but someone who's been incarcerated, them coming out, they were that bitch when they went in, they come out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see this. I can see her wishing that things could almost go back to normal. Like we could sweep, like, okay, 2-3 years, like, okay, I was in prison, now get over it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, stop bringing that up. But that was really traumatic for him, I'm sure. And that's something that I don't think that she is very empathetic to. And I think that's where a lot of this hurt comes from, because both of them feel like they put in a lot of time and effort, especially during that time where they probably were really missing each other and really loving each other. And now it kind of feels like, well, why did I even do that? So I can kind of see where a lot of it is hurt.
Yeah. And that's why I said earlier, like, we don't really know these people, because I guess that's what I was alluding to earlier. It's like, we don't know these people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it just like you said, just because it looks good over here doesn't mean that it is actually all good, you know. But there's also a way to do things if shit ain't all good. Not openly, publicly cheat with a...
And I think what the problem was, I think they were good, but I think that because what Pap has said, I think where the issue was is that old boy shook his hand, and that's where things took a turn.
Yeah, because like it wasn't done like, okay, we broke up and I moved on to somebody else. It's like you did it in an underhanded way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't respect that.
And then you try to play in my face.
Yeah, and then like the nigga's in on it. Like, again, like that whole video that he exposed him on. He's like, this dude don't even care about you. He was willing to use him getting at you to break us up for clout. And that's what makes Remy look like an idiot. It's like, you didn't move on to another man who was empathetic to your feelings. You moved on to a buster. I had to bring it back an old word. You move on to a motherfucking buster. Okay? Really? A nigga that couldn't be the nigga you left if God gave him golden shoes.
Because quite honestly, and again, Remy, you just look silly, bro. Like, you look like you really just miss this nigga and you're mad because he don't want to fuck with you no more. Just be quiet, bro. Just be quiet. Like, at the end of the day, if you really didn't want to be with him, you wouldn't have to say nothing. Right. To be honest, if you did not want to be with him, you wouldn't say a fuck thing. Like, you would just be like, nigga, all right, well, you and Clarissa got your little boxing situation, right? Y'all over there shadowing in the...
I mean, but they look good though.
Couple goals, all right.
And if you want to keep it funky, she beat that nigga. I mean, he beat her nigga up. So after he found out that y'all was playing in his face, he beat the shit out of him and embarrassed both of you even further.
So, yeah. Again, Remy, you just look insane because you cheated on him and you're doing all this when you make it seem like you don't want to be with him, but it looks like you do. So It just is sad. Get off the internet. All right.
So what did you think about the
About 30 or 85?
No,
Not
70.
75. 70. So I really got a lot of tannin from that. But with the chip, it was really, really good. Like I said, well, actually, maybe that was the last one before that. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Need to repeat?
Let me do it again. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dark.
Yeah. I definitely got the leather.
Mm-hmm. I still taste a little vanilla though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was vanilla with that one.
I'm getting mad oak. Mad oaks and spice.
Yeah.
Coffee and tobacco.
Last one. We got the 85%.
Ooh, now I had an 80.
Very dark.
I had an 88% dark chocolate with the Robert Mondavi Cabernet Sauvignon that we're gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
My face was no.
Smells very dark. Smells very cocoa.
You can see the darkness, so y'all can.
The difference.
This is the 70. This is the 85.
I think this is the milk, and this is the 85. Sorry.
You can see the difference in that, just a slight difference of the darkness.
Wow. I wish there was a little salt. Let me go ahead. There was a little salt. That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is right on the line of being right about my limit.
Yep.
Of dark chocolate.
Yep.
But that velvetness, when that wine cascades over it, and get that tree bark.
Yeah. And again, you just smell the barrel so much as you're drinking it. It really makes that rum taste stand out. Oh, them chips was good. Okay. With the wine. So good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, my goodness.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, we just ate a piece of barrel.
Yeah. So, you want to rate?
Sure. White chocolate strawberries. At 1 through 6.
White chocolate strawberries is definitely getting a 10 for me.
No, out of rank 1 through 6.
Okay. White chocolate strawberries is definitely number 1 for me.
Okay. Milk chocolate with toffee and sea salt.
Number 2.
Milk chocolate.
Number 6.
70% with raspberry.
Number 5.
70%.
Number 4.
85%.
Number 3.
Okay.
Yep.
So white chocolate with strawberries. Number 2. Milk chocolate with sea salt and toffee.
Okay.
Number 3.
Okay.
Milk chocolate. Number 5.
Okay.
70% dark chocolate with raspberries. Number 1.
Oh.
70% dark chocolate with raspberries. Number 4. And I would say 85% dark chocolate. Number 6.
Okay. You didn't care for it very much?
Nah, because like I said, it was right on the limit. Like I needed the chips. I rated it in a way of I didn't need chips to try to enhance that or give me something different.
Yeah.
But I did like the 70% because that's a nice dark chocolate level that I do like. Yeah. That I can indulge in without needing extra. I actually wanted the chip just to heighten it, but I didn't need it like I needed it with the 85. That makes sense.
Yeah.
To my brain and mouth.
Well, y'all click the links on this week's episode to check out, or if you want to order some wine or chocolate, again, you can support the show by doing so with the Boissé wines on those episodes. So we can't, let's see, is there anything else that we got coming up? Oh, do we have any final thoughts? Final thoughts.
So Glorilla got a new nose. And I hate to say that I seen it coming.
Who?
Her getting this nose job. Glorilla.
Oh, the nose job.
I hate to say that I seen it coming. And I really did not want her to do it because, first of all, it fit her face. But I know because it is a very Negro nose that people were going to eventually get in her ear, or she may stop feeling self-conscious about it. She got her titties done. She got her teeth done. So it's only a matter of time before you start touching your face. You do the other parts first to see, it's kind of like how people say tattoos are addictive. Same thing with plastic surgery, I believe. I believe after a while it gets addictive because you don't like this, you don't like that. It just becomes a snowball effect. So I say all that to say, I don't like it. It does not look good. It just looks pinched. It did not enhance her face. It did not help. I've seen good, I believe it's called ethnic rhinoplasties, not just for Black people, but for Jewish people, for other ethnic types of people who may have bigger bulbous noses. They do it in a way where it's not pencil. They do it in a way where it's still ethnically pleasing to the face. A good example of that is Patti LaBelle. Prime example. That is still a very ethnic nose that lady has, but it is not the same shape as the one that she had before. You know what I'm saying? There was another chick that was on Twitter that she posted her ethnic rhinoplasty, and she said the point is it's supposed to be undetectable. We're not supposed to be able to tell. And that is the part that I think a lot of Black women, and we'll say other women of color, fail to realize. And that's why we say, particularly as a Black person, when you mess with your nose, that it has to do with white supremacy, because you want a nose that is unnatural to your face instead of just getting something that is actually natural to your face. So all I have to say, and the internet, of course, hit her up for it and stuff. And she responded by changing her profile picture to Michael Jackson. So,
man, one thing about it, I can watch a lot of plastic surgeries, but the rhinoplastic surgery, I cannot watch that. Like, that shit really grosses me the fuck out. When they open up that little hole between your head and the nose, and there's just a hole there, and then they take the hammer and they pop it, and then your nose go like that. Oh my God. Like, my face just tingles. My ears hurt. I could not imagine. And then your eyes are all black after. Some people have to put leeches on the nose because they got to get blood flow, or else the fact that the tip of the nose gonna fall. It's just too much. So I mean, hey, anything to make yourself more confident, I definitely subscribe to that. But I also feel that it's just unfortunate to see, our people struggling with self-love and appreciation for those sort of features, because you were given those for a reason. And if you don't appreciate that, I get it, but it's just like, as other Black people see you with those noses, they want to see you with that being proud. And I get that if that is something that you kind of have to deal with personally, and it's like we said, we can't put our shit on you, but child, I was like, that right there scares me.
It just doesn't look good. And then but then that also takes another hit at your self-esteem, because now you done did that shit and then it don't look good. You did it for nothing. You are convincing yourself that you like it in the face of people telling you that it looks bad, which is another mental illness upon itself. You look fine. You are a Black woman.
You won already.
You won.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So anywho, but that was
no more. Just no more.
There's no more. Just and
no
the BBLs as well.
Yeah,
please,
no more.
No more.
For me, I just want to say, everyone, believe in yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Take that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your higher self. We can all bend and shape our realities. And I think that it's important to say, especially people of color, we have a lot of passion and a lot of gifts that I feel that the world should be a privy to, and we hide those things, if it's fear or if it's just self-doubt or just all of the things that keep you mentally stuck from taking the steps to make your reality again something that's pleasant while we're on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there's so many things that are unpleasant.
So many.
That, some of these things that we can control, let's try to do those things. And then also put some of these things in God's hands, right? It's really all God's plan.
Yes.
We really don't have no fucking say over it. So just believe in yourself and believe that God has your back. Okay.
Yes, that's it. That's all, man.
Yes.
So again, we will be back next week. We will be doing another Robert Mondavi Private Selection for our collection that we're doing this week, and we will be bringing you another lovely chocolate from World Market. Please make sure to click on all the links that we provide so you can get that wine, so you can get these chocolates, just so you can go browse World Market in general. Okay, yes. And after that, we'll be choo from the motherfucking train. So like the Kountess said, make sure that you're following us on all of our things so that way you can see us enjoy Kendrick, SZA, and Mustard in real motherfucking time. Okay.
Fucking WS. Love you guys. Please subscribe. Please go like our.
It's W because West Side because Kendrick.
Whatever. No, I can only do it that way.
What?
I know.
Then that's not a W.
It is. It's like that. Anyways, my name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess,
and I am confused. And I'm Kiki, the Countess of Kabernet.
We'll see you next Sunday. Love you. We are Wise and Chocolate.
Bye.
Okay, so shout out to Mr. Stroking. He said he asked us a question, but I wanted to get to it. Do women cheat more? You know damn well.
What on earth is this question?
You know damn well women
you trying to
more than men. Anyway, want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. Awesome show, great personality, great drinks, good times. Really hate to see how people look after they do the whole plastic surgery. Would y'all get any plastic surgery or consider it? Okay, so I actually just went to go see a plastic surgeon for this little skin on my belly button. It just kind of flaps there, and I just wish it would do that. And so anyway, I went to go see a plastic surgeon. Basically, he told me that I was going to have an entire tummy tuck just for that one little piece of skin to get stretched. And it wouldn't get stretched the right way. We have to stretch it this way. And I don't feel that that's the way I want it to go. I want it to go up. So, and then he said $10,000. And I was like...
And that's what it is.
And really, no, it wasn't the $10,000 for me. I was like, okay, we could probably budget that. But it was the draining for me. I was like, oh, I got to drain? Like my body fluids have to drain?
Yeah. For
6 weeks, and I have to be bandaged up for 6 weeks. No, I'm not doing that. So I'm not gonna be doing that.
But I said that's what it was because, like I said, these motherfuckers are like auto mechanics, but for your body. He was gonna try to talk you into $10,000, and you really didn't need to do that.
Right. I just needed a new little oil change, and he trying to give me a
whole engine. Right.
No, sir.
Bitch. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So
give some money.
Other than that, I'm not doing no plastic surgery. Other than that, other than just trying to get this little piece of meat, and at this point, I can't even get that. No, y'all can have it.
The only thing I would ever consider getting is if I lost a significant amount of weight, is like contouring or whatever. Mm-hmm. But that'd be about it. Yeah, but like never my face.
No.
Never, I don't need titties. No. I don't need an ass. Now, I'm not having children, but when I was still in the mode of having them, I was fully into getting that mommy makeover one, getting the vaginal rejuvenation, getting